Okay, so first of all, you want to join the L4D speedrunning server. Which I will link in the description. Go to old version downloads, and at the very bottom, is L4D Survivors and the update. You do need L4D 2, like the actual game, bought. Currently, it's like $10, but if you wait for a sale, it's like $1. So there's no reason to pirate this game whatsoever. But you do need the base game to be able to play this because it uses the Steam authenticator to check if your game is legitimate or not. And so once you download Survivors, which is the game itself, and the update, you don't. Uh, the update is not the game itself, but you might as well get both, right? So just get both Left 4 Dead Survivors and the update. And once you do that, it'll appear in your downloads folder. Unless you have a different location for downloads for whatever reason, it typically be in your downloads folder. And the files should look like Left 4 Dead RAR and Left 4 Dead Survivors Working Update. If you can feel free to check it for viruses if you don't trust the links, obviously. And so what you need to do is first of all create a new folder. So you just right click anywhere, new folder, and then it'll be whatever. And then obviously this is the game. So I'm opening this up. So everything in here is the game itself. You would just need to drag everything in here into the folder of your choosing. So you can be named whatever you want. So you would just drag it and drag it in here. And then for the update, let me close this real quick. For the update, you want to drag everything everything in this folder, not just dragging this. So double click this, drag everything into this folder, and then replace everything in there. And once you do that, you should be able to run the game. And so you don't run using the exe, you run using the bat file. And if you don't see any of the file extensions, you just go to the view tab. It should be file name extensions. So if I check this off, you don't see exe and whatever, but put that on, you can see .exe, bat, and whatever. And if you want to like have different launch options as you would for the base game for Left 4 Dead 2, like for motion blur and whatever you want basically, you would just need to create a text file. So create text document, right? Open it, and then you would just drag the bat file into here. And then as you can see, all of this is your launch options. You're free to change it to whatever you like, but do not change these. Keep these the way that they are. This you can change. Actually, don't touch Steam either, but like these two you can change. So if you want like full screen, you can do like that, and then you're good. And if you want to add the motion blur command too, you can do that as well. Don't save, and then I'm gonna load the game real quick. Okay, so the console will open up. I would recommend opening like selecting a map. So for example, map highway. Okay, so this screen here is the game's like credit system. So since it's already in free play, you don't have to modify anything. Just select the biggest amount. Okay. I had to double check what these options say, just so I know what I'm saying or talking about. But this top one here is mouse acceleration. So I would turn that off. This is background music. This is the game sound. This is mouse sensitivity here. This is invert mouse, I believe. Let me try. Yeah, that's invert mouse. Well, mouse, but in the arcade version it's a stick, so it's invert look. And this is reversing the up and down motion. You can't really see, but it reverses it. And what you need to know is you don't need to really touch these commands. It's preferable if you use the console instead. So if you want a specific sensitivity, so for me it would be like 1.4. This is my preferred sensitivity, but anytime you open up the menu, which is the pause menu, it resets. So any menu that you open up will reset your sensitivity to whatever set here. So it's recommended to say you want my sensitivity 1.4. You would bind it to your movement keys, I guess. So W is plus forward. So if I copy that and type bind W, I'll put that in quotations just in case. Plus, wait, hold on, let me just, yeah, quotation again, plus forward, right? And then it'd be like the semicolon here, sensitivity 1.4. I just pasted it in there. Close the quotations, and then it should be working. So anytime open up the menu, right? Back to read, and then hold W, back to how it should be. You can do it for all movement keys, like you can do it for move right and move left. You can find out what the keys mean if you just type in bind and then like say S, and then just do this. Basically just bind, let's say S, and then it'd be quotation. I mean, you can just do quotation S, quotation, quotation again, and then plus back, and then I think there's a semicolon. I forgot the name of it, but it's just that symbol right there. And then your sensitivity, the numerical value, close it, and then enter, and then it should be fine here. There is normally you can't change the, yeah, there it is. The grain, there is no slider to turn it off, so this is the console command for it, mat_grain scale override. Set that to 0, and then you won't have that staticky thing on your screen. And it should save automatically to your config. Anytime you change a like configuration inside the settings here. But yeah, so this is just how you would play the game, I guess. So let me just go to the end. Okay, so once you reach the safe room, close the door. And all you need to know is you just press this, press the top one here, and then it should load the next map. But let's go back to the main menu. This is how you progress through the levels. Okay, so we're on the main menu again. Just pick whatever character you feel like playing. And then pick whatever credit you want. This is the most amount of time. And then this is the main mode. So this is single player. And then these are all the maps you can pick from. And then you can do easy, advanced, expert. I'm gonna do expert, I guess, and then click start. But yeah, that is all you really need to know. If you can explore the other aspects of the game, like the event mode and such, most of the online services are not working, and I'm not going to cover how to play in co-op for this game, but you know, feel free to look into how port forwarding works with Hamachi, but there was a better alternative to Hamachi. Just don't use Hamachi. And I would recommend, if you want to translate this game, and you don't speak Japanese like me, obviously, I would just download a Google Google Translate app on your phone, and then just using the translate like photo feature. So, for example, this on my screen, it just says no assignment Chrome Shotgun. But yeah, have fun with this game.